Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to this stream of Fallout 4. Fallout 4. Fallout 4. No Pip-Boy, minigun only, no HUD, no DLC. This is basically exactly as it says on the tin. Right now I have one hit point left, as far as I know. Yeah, so minigun only is self-explanatory. No HUD is self-explanatory. He's gonna continue attacking them soon. Okay, there they go. Yeah, so the minigun only is self-explanatory. But the one thing is that, or that I do have to be mindful of, is that I either in either the last stream or the stream before, I was considering or talking about getting the turrets reprogramming tape. But because in all my other X weapon only challenges, okay, I guess he's done. Nick, can you not be stuck there? There you go. Yeah, so that's basically the thing with minigun only, is that I can't use the turret reprobing tape because that's sort of a standard with these sorts of expert weapon only challenges. No HUD is just exactly what you're seeing. There's no HUD. And no DLC, it's basically because I don't have any DLC, and that makes things a lot harder. Oh. But the no Pip-Boy part of the challenge is something that's a little bit more. Okay. Also, it's a good thing that Nick automatically pathfinds over there. Any moment now, he'll start shooting. And this will take quite a while, but doing the whole speech check thing will also take a while. Yeah, so the thing about not using the Pip-Boy is the biggest thing is I can't equip items. And that means, oh shit. That means that, overall the only weapons I could use would be the minigun, the 10mm pistol, the baton, or fists. It also means that the only clothing I can wear is the Vault 111 jumpsuit, and I suppose the wedding ring, but that doesn't do anything. And stim packs. But, I don't have many stim packs, and there's very unlikely for me to ever need one. Like right now, even though I have one hit point, it's not worthwhile to take a stim pack because of how thirsty it would make me. But in addition to that, discards can also pick up and pick up junk items and use them in settlement building or item crafting. So that's another thing that we can do. That's right, Nick. They totally flew the coop. The other two things about not using the Pip-Boy is, one of them is I can't view information there. So, like, I can't see if I have, like, if I have some disease. I can't see how hungry or thirsty I am. I just have to guess. I just have to guess these things based on what I hear and the way my character performs. So, for example, right. Okay. For example, right now you'll every now and again hear my character do, take a, sharp breath. Okay, he's done. Yeah, so you'll every now and again you'll hear my character do a sharp breath, and that means basically one of four possible things: an infection, hunger, like extreme hunger called starvation, severe dehydration, or being incapacitated, which might do the thing, what's it called? Periodic damage. But also I can, theoretically speaking, I can calculate my I can calculate things like my action point refresh rates. If I, for example, I if I let my action points refresh for a certain amount of time, and I know how quickly they'll drain, if I know how much endurance I have, then I can calculate my, I can let my action points build up for a bit, then sprint until they run out, and then from how long it lasts, I can work out how many action points I had refreshed. Unfortunately, it's almost never worthwhile to do that.
Good riddance.
And the last thing is I can't view the map, so for me, not being able to view the map isn't that big of a deal, but yeah, the biggest thing is that I can't just put a pip on the map somewhere and then just point towards that and run to it without thinking all that much. Oh, and the last thing that I was going to say is in Friday's stream, I mentioned that I mentioned that I could get the charisma bobblehead in order to maybe have a higher chance at speech checks with this character. Well, the thing is, it turns out that the bobblehead wouldn't actually do anything. Because for all speech checks, even yellow ones, at Charisma 1, you have a 5% chance. Charisma 2, 5% chance. Maybe not for yellow, but it's definitely the case for orange. And it's an orange speed check that we want to pass with this character here if we get killed. So while that bobblehead would affect our buying and selling, it wouldn't really do anything else. Okay, that sounds like Nick got one of them. Trouble is, he always runs over here. And I feel like he's gonna... I feel like if I stay here, I'm gonna get killed. Oh, I guess they lost them. And then he's just walking away. Eventually he gives up the chase and walks back that way. So this is by far the easier way to run to than the other one. Oh, I see them. I'm gonna run away now. This is basically going to be one of those parts where it's just going to take a while. Hey Ryger, welcome to the stream. How's things going for you? Right now I'm just, taking my time getting this to be done. It occurs to me that for this character, giving Mama Murphy the jet would have actually been a fairly decent idea. With the exception of the bullets I'll need to spend killing the raiders in the Museum of Freedom. The DOT. Oh, damage over time, yeah. So as far as I can tell, what I think it is that my character has an infection. I can walk around normally and sprint, so I know I'm not over encumbered. Right before entering this area, where you get met by Skinny Malone, I ate a corpse, so my character should be pretty well fed. And I feel like extreme thirst shouldn't be a thing that is set in yet. But also the thing is that my character technically isn't taking damage. Right, because I've had the infection effect for quite a while, and now that I've had it quite a while with the screen being all blurry, it would suggest to me that right now I have 1 hit point. So if those guys so much as look at me, it's going to kill me. I was going to see how much ammo I had. Yeah, 71 rounds. And the thing is, saving wouldn't actually give me much of a benefit. If I save now, I can no longer reattempt the speech check there.
Good riddance.
And that's sort of a backup if I get killed by them. If I get killed and have to go back through there, I can reattempt the speech check. Oh yeah.
Gone far.
Also, normally I'm fairly mindful about saving. Even as this character where it's not necessarily the wisest decision to save, because that just means I get thirstier and hungrier quicker. Oh, there they are. Better run away before they kill me. I need Indiana Jones for that. That's Nick. Is he bringing the party? He's not, okay. Guess while I'm waiting. Oh shit. Maybe I keep this behind him, but at this point, Skinny's been led so far that... Actually, I wonder if I... Oh, I got him. Okay.
He's lighter or heavier with all those holes in it. And the bullets probably had a few ounces. Good night, Fritz. Do all the old ones. Be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Okay. Now, one thing I'm not sure is if he gives that line if Skinny gets killed or if all of them get killed. So we might not be out of the woods yet, so I'll have to see. I guess that's why Nick is going in front, so that he can be my meat shield. No, I think that's it. That's one of them. I'll eat him so that I'm not so hungry. Of course he's got meat. He's made of meat. And this guy too. Sure. But I'm also going to save over here. So that'll probably make my screen a bit blurry again from any additional damage I take, but yeah. Oh, Nick. No, I was talking about that trigger man that I ate. Oh, right. Well, yeah, I guess in that situation it still counts. You know, even though Nick isn't made of meat, he's like,
That Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so
you know,
naturally ominous could end up
close.
so
It's like plastic meat.
inviting. Getting me out.
Honestly, I was just there at the right time. Seemed like
I appreciate it. Now, you mentioned something about your son. I want you to come to.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond.
Yay! This way. And so that's gonna be getting a clue, I think. Yeah, that's getting a clue. I have to talk to Nick and then enter Kellogg's house. Funnily enough, you know, normally in getting a clue, Nick says something like, "This is a really tough lock. What do you got to hide, Kellogg?" And then later on he says, can't pick the lock? Well, we need to find the key. I don't know. I would assume not. Also, I can see from here that I got about 1/3 of a level from that quest turn-in. Well,
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Excellent.
he's got nothing for me. I'll buy some corn though. I accidentally used up some of that stuff. That corn is 18. Don't think I need any bobby pins. Now I've got a lot of those. Yeah, okay. Molotov, buff jet, buff tats. A lot of these aid items, even though I can't use them myself, I'm still able to turn them into experience. So that's why I'm keeping them. All this stuff I'll keep. Okay. 20, 232, okay. So for example, jet can be turned into experience if I find buff out, for example.
What? You mean the red?
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God. It's really evil.
Also, I'm pretty sure this stuff is... Yeah, that's available to me now.
You keep laughing at Dad. Someday
Okay, so we've got those.
you say
I've also got a Nuka-Cola for the... What's his name? Another stim pack. And whatever was in that cooler. And a magazine.
Excellent.
There you go.
Miss Perkins.
thanks so much for bringing Nick back.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? I don't know how you found him, but
Sure.
here. You know,
Whoa. What? All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat.
Okay.
You're trying to find someone who's gone missing.
Sean!
Son, Sean.
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? He's taking on all of his care. Baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman.
So we're talking a small team.
So
Institute.
Well, they're the book.
Right.
Easy to see. Then you got the worst of all.
Find Sean.
Right.
The woman was dressed.
Maybe some kind of improvised hazard suit. What else do you remember?
Oh, I was supposed to pick that one.
Ellie, what note?
the description.
Nevada?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe it's an.
Yeah, both of them. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Alright. Yeah, so I was talking earlier about how normally Nick says some amounts of lines because you haven't done anything with the lock at Kellogg's house. If you just go straight in and pick the lock, he basically behaves, he doesn't say anything special about it.
I want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should.
However, if the lock is open
Disappearance?
before you start this quest,
Professional. Quick,
he actually says something like, it's not even locked.
they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying.
Oh, damn it.
Distinguishing feature. The MO ended well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
I should probably heal myself at some point. I think now that it's a bit lighter, it'll start to get closer to the time where Dr. Sun is out, and then that's when I can heal myself. But one thing about that is I want to go around rather than to go jump straight down there, because I think I occasionally take damage if I jump down here, which normally is irrelevant, but you know, when you're a one-hit wonder.
You give it a try.
Won't be able to pick this. Hey, Valentine.
Can't get through that door. No luck? Need to find the key. Stubborn lock, ain't it? See that platform in the distance? Near the city entrance?
There we go. Alright, so I'll see if... Okay, he's not out yet. Alright, I guess I'm just going straight up. Now, one thing I could do here is bribe them for the key. But I'll go around and attempt to speech check them. Starting with the mayor first. You know, with Charisma 1 I have very low odds, but...
Mayor McDonough?
Ah, yes. I remember.
Kellogg's house.
Kellogg.
I see. I can't allow you.
He's a kidnapper.
Please, Mayor
I see.
Okay. I'll be back. Actually, I won't be back. I'd rather bribe your assistant.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press.
Uh-huh.
Kellogg's house.
Talk to someone.
Mr. Kellogg,
Sure.
if there was something...
It's
I
urgent.
don't have time. I need that.
Why is finding this key so important to you, honey?
I'm finding my son.
Please.
I've heard the sob story.
What?
Just trust me.
Just trust me. It's important.
You really thought that would work?
No. Okay. Here's some money.
We can reach an agreement.
A gift? For me? Oh, hell. Oh, there I go again.
Alright.
Oh,
Can I push the key around? I can.
brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
Thank you. Oh.
What are you doing here?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in front.
Okay, bye.
Read all about it.
Did I do the...
If you are done crowding the
I should do her quest.
Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more.
But I'll do that after dealing with this area. Because it turns out if you don't do her quest, then basically once you've killed Kellogg, you can no longer do it again, because she's scripted to be over there, and at that point she just becomes your companion anyway, and so her companion dialogue overwrites her quest. So that's things to be mindful of. I should probably do that immediately after messing with this area.
Take a look around. Kellogg must have left something here. Well,
There we go.
one way to hide a room.
Okay.
Look at this. All of a merc's favorite thing.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own.
Alright. Got these. More cells for us to sell. Alright.
Get hit in the head?
There's got to be someone who can help.
Yeah, there is.
If you can help, let's do it.
All right. Okay, I called him. Let's wait outside.
Huh. I'll be out there in a while, Nick. You just wait patiently. Oh, I guess I could do 1 hour. If it's that time. So the next thing I've got to do is... Yeah, I gotta finish this, do Piper's quest.
There he is. Pumped as always. Ready to get to work, dog meat?
This is your friend?
That's right. Show him the
Uh-huh.
before you head him.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not for good luck.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. I'm trusting my family's future to a dog. That's it. I'm officially crazy.
Yep. Dog meat agrees. There we go. So level 9 is action person 1. So I can just jump down there because I had full health. And here's Dr. Sun.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined,
I think I'm fine on radiation. I'll just do health.
tell me your symptoms.
Uh-huh. Got roughed up.
I see.
Alright.
Done. Now, is there anything else bothering you?
No, I'm just gonna quietly walk away. So I believe I've got all the quests available.
Got a lot of chems here if you need something to help.
Yeah, I've already taken his quest.
Free shopping right here.
Right, I'll talk to this guy because he might...
If you're thinking safety,
Of all the people to have bullets, I think he's the most likely one.
I'll take a look, sure.
some
And he does not. Okay. Gotta keep the Nuka-Cola. Alright. Okay, I don't think... Do I have any pre-war money? No. Okay.
thirsty Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Right.
Alright. I'm not gonna worry about having him as a settler just yet. Once I'm at the point where I can comfortably take Hangman's Alley, I'll take Hangman's Alley and then I'll send them there so that if I need to send them in anywhere else with items, I can do that.
Watch your back.
Which I could also do that with Piper, but...
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Sure. Yeah. Holding up.
Look, I'm just gonna. So here's the deal. You do that?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good.
My family and I were frozen.
Blip, blip, blop, blop.
In over 200. Right. Honestly, seeing everyone surviving.
Now the big question.
Uh-huh. My son, Sean.
The parent. Tell me.
His son, Sean!
Not even a bit. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do the threat of. What would you say?
Get revenge.
I'll take anger. That's everything. It's gonna take anyway. I agreed to
There we go. That should give me access to all this stuff. Yep. I don't think there's much in here though. There's a spine. What have you been doing? Yoink.
Well, if anyone could figure out a reason for it.
Maybe keeping your body up?
Most folks
Alright.
are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is offer.
Guess there's nothing in that. Nothing in the dresser. 38 rounds. And nothing else really. Okay.
Well, if there's anything I can do to lighten.
Now what's the nearest place where I could get my hydration up? Probably pretty far away actually. Okay. So I'll just sell the rest of that stuff.
Yeah. I'm down.
Hey, Arturo.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Every
Alright. Got everything there. Crispy. Nuka. Right away. Okay. Now I'm just gonna use one of these things. Huh. Okay. Princess? I'm not going to do any vegetable starch just yet. Alright, no, I want this.
We offer a wide variety of medical.
Yeah, we don't have anything to do here, okay. Right, so before I leave, I'm going to do another save. I'm going to do 2 hours so that my tiredness doesn't progress very far, but I don't want to do much more than that because my thirst is going to start becoming an issue. Okay, 2 hours. So I already have the paint quest, baseball quest, and the mutated fern quest. So I can double check on the baseball one.
You won't believe what's next.
So if I talk to him,
No?
don't be shy. You never.
okay. Since it says maybe on the left, that means that I know that I already have the quest. Otherwise, that would say looking for work rather than maybe. And this next area is gonna take place as I normally do it. So with most characters, the way that these 3 quests would go is I run through here. Basically go through here. Nothing in the trash can.
She's going to die. She needs help. Hurry,
Oh really?
please help.
You look like a funny settler. Right, so I'm gonna... That's just a plank of wood. So go... Well... Sometimes trash cans have useful stuff in them like chems and...
With all the grenades? No, I was out doing my rounds. What about him? Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere. What? What'd you guys do? That's the thing. It turns out they weren't grenades at all. They were just rocks. He was making the sounds with his mouth. Pins me the whole 9 yards.
Okay. So you can actually go through that door without going around that railing there. Alright.
Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready.
Okay, so there's that. There's these 2 green paints. The spooky basement.
It's taking so long. I don't know. Maybe you should go check it
One
out.
of these also requires... Well, it's not that one. I guess one of these. Yeah, this one. So even though most locked containers don't have useful stuff in them for me,
Yes.
I know that for later I'll need a lot of... Oh yeah, I know that I'll need a lot of XP later, so I... You know, as much... If I can get a lot of it early, it'll be better. So this is the door I want.
Nice.
Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there.
Here. Look around. They couldn't have got far.
Okay.
What's taking so long? You want yourself someone else.
Nothing. Nothing.
Shut up.
No way I could pick this.
Can't pick that one. Get that. Yeah, I'll take that, sure.
We got 2 guys back there. I thought I told you. Just shut up.
Alright, they do have 2 guys back there. Yeah, it's just those guys talking about sound effects guy. Well... Bye-bye, Raiders. Alright. There's some roaches there, but I'll go around them for now. And while the map does send you over to somewhere in that direction, for the mutated fern, there's actually one right over here. So that's another quest. Don't hear anything around here, which is good. Alright. Nothing seems to be chasing me. Sweet. Oh shit. I should not have done that with this very quest active. Normally when I do this, it's before doing the Nick quest. Are they still talking? Are they still following me? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'll take some of these. Because sunflower is also useful for building some chems. Nothing in the cabinet. This is where the buff tape and the mitt is. And we've got some bullets. That's useful. Nothing in there. Grab that. And that's it. This here has a chem box. Also, that's a postman uniform. We've got some mentats. Damn it. There we go.
Got it.
Alright. And then we've got to make our way over to here. As far as I know, these Mirelurks can't path towards here.
Nice.
But there's that. I'm going to sneak back over to this, so over here. And the hope is I can get myself lost from these guys so they can't quite see me. I was going to assume that I have max action points right now. So 3, 2, 1. And we run. One danger that can happen though is if I, if I'm running from something and I pick up an item and it makes me over encumbered, that'd really wreck stuff. Especially in the glowing sea, that'd be bad. If I get over encumbered halfway through the glowing sea. Because if I'm not in any danger, I can just go to some container and drop the item in there. But if I'm being chased by something, I essentially be hobbling away, and that's not something that you want to do. Okay, that's dog meat. What's over there? Oh, oh, that's arts. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna go back here and turn in all the stuff. No, we don't even have sneak yet. Yeah, because sneak is something I get at level 10. All right. So first, this guy.
Hey, Solomon.
Got something green for me, man? And by green...
I don't think mutated furnace green, but here you go.
Alright. Now, I don't mean to be a drag, but I got a business.
Okay. And then we've got
I gave up.
you.
Hey, Mo.
Any luck getting those relics?
I shot my
Field trip?
Yeah.
I'm all right here.
I like
Sure.
This space.
Look at that car. Check out the leather on that. That's everything on the list.
There we go.
You look a little roughed up.
So now we can get sneak 1. Become whisper, become shadow. You are sneaky, extra sneaky.
You're back. You find that paint?
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, but I found it.
Now that's...
All right. Green paint.
Working hard?
That's a good shade of green.
Happy to help.
It's nice, though. There's your...
Uh-huh.
There we go. All right.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Yeah. I totally am. Right, so I can probably go here to craft some more stuff.
What's with you vault dwellers in those jumpsuits, huh?
One thing that would be good to know though is the level at which I can start buying 5mm rounds. Because that's pretty much the point at which I
This better be an emergency.
here we go.
We give thanks to the wall.
There we go. Nothing else? Okay. Nothing in there.
If you're having trouble understanding, I suppose I can use smaller words.
Or you can just walk on the floor like a normal person, Dr. Sun.
Hey, you got
Alright, so now that's done, I'll... Yeah, I'll go to the outside bed, then do the library, then return to Daisy. I'll save then, and then I want to go straight to Bunker Hill so that I can use their water pump. I'm going to pick up that, those, that, and that, and I'll put away the colander. That's pretty, yeah, actually no, that's not that heavy, but still I'd rather not carry that around everywhere. Shit, I could have sold those. Oh well. What's this? Actually, I don't necessarily need any of this stuff, so there you go. Normally I don't do that stuff because I need the Nuka-Colas for certain things. Alright. Let's make sure that hasn't messed with anything. Alright. And actually one L will do, rather than two. Um, okay. That was a thing that happened. Also, I think there's a one of those shelters around here somewhere. Yeah, over here. Because one of these has those books in it. Shit. Give me that other one. Is your skull an item? No, okay. Right. Now, it's possible that I won't be able to actually do this entirely, because my goal here is just to do this whole thing without firing a single bullet, which is something you can do if you're. I think if you're at an early enough level, the robots tend to win, but I don't know if I'm outside of that.
ID number is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! Well, it does occur to me that I won't that I won't know if I if I go in here, because I don't know, because I can't see anything, I won't necessarily be able to pick up the the magazine here. Okay. From that I should have the book return tokens. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to bother with getting that magazine there. Just tore his left foot from his body. Normal things with matte fusion. One Tato, that will be fine. Alright.
Sweet.
Got a key over there.
Attention! Security breach near rear entrance. Visitors and employees are advised to take cover at the hall.
Alright. Got that. Alright. So there's that. I'll not bother with the other books. Oh. Let's see if there's anything on the other side.
Excellent.
That's the thing we need to get. Okay. So now we wait until this particular fight is done. And we'll see how they go with the other stuff. Because there's these super mutants and then there's the other ones that come straight out from the door. And I have 61 5mm rounds, so you know, we'll see how far we can get. Somebody threw a Molotov. And even if we can't kill all the super mutants, at least we have the bobblehead, which is an item we need. You know, something we actually need to complete the perk list. Because this character takes Nerd Rage, and that might end up being one of the most important perks of the build. Okay, they're still shooting. Okay, I don't see anything else. Oh, more shooting going on. But it's way over there and not in here. What's in this? Okay. that up. Alright. Got a guy over here that we've already looted. Alright, that's part of his thing. Oh. Gonna rip this guy's spine from his body. Alright. Ooh. Can't use it, but we can sell it. Oh, gimme your stuff. Looted you. What's in this? I'll just take the box. I'll be careful around here, because I think these guys are still alive. Yep. Okay, so he's going that way, but sometimes he can walk back. Alright. I hear him walking. I'm gonna shoot this guy once in VATS. Oh, he's not there. Oh, he is. Okay. Oh no, there's multiples. Okay, we can't really do anything with that. I gotta lead them over. Come over here, super mutants. Over here. There is a fight. Over here. Yo, yo, you. Super mutants. Although if I were going to... Oh. I missed. Hopefully he comes along. Over here, super mutant. Although with two, I don't even know if I'd have enough ammo to deal with them. You know what, I'm just gonna, for one, wait here for a moment so that in case I'm in caution, I'll definitely be sure I'll have left it. And then I'll just go back to Diamond City to sell the stuff. Alright. Or alternatively, I could kill two birds with one stone, go straight to Bunker Hill and sell all my stuff there. It's probably the smarter idea and the quicker one. These bugs should already be dead. So I can go along here. So, back straight to Powell, that's that. And Missile Mutant is over there, and I'll just jump down over here. Alright. So I think it's about... So right now I'll refresh my action points at 7.5 per second. And right now I should also have 110 agility. I mean, 100 action points, so divided by that is 15 seconds. Okay, so when I run out of AP, I just count to 15, and that'll be it. We also have an item. We have stuff over here. Got super mutants over there. As long as I avoid them, that'll be fine. There we go.
Caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh?
Yay. Alright.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to this?
I'll see you for this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay.
Market's the white building.
Right, now I gotta find you.
Trading there. Hi.
Actually, you're more likely to have what I need.
Miles on the road. Cricket.
Got a hankering for a melting face? Then I'm your
Right. Let's see what you have.
and there.
Oh yes, 5 rounds. I mean 6 rounds. That's exactly what I needed. Totally. Yeah, I'll just tell you what I've left. Okay. Nine, so that's 9 left I can sell. Okay.
What have you got to trade today?
Alright. She also doesn't have any. But she has barely anything of any. Oh, also this stuff. That's... Also take these people money. Now what was I missing with the... I should have all the resources to... Or maybe I just didn't have enough bone. Actually, you can have that as well. Alright. Four. Oh, I've got 4 fusion cores somehow. 384. Okay. We're really racking in the caps. From up here, I will only take the magazine because I don't know what other items are stealable or not. If I remember right, the
Perfect.
whew. For a moment, I thought I accidentally took one of the other items. And as I learned from the other previous challenge, these guys have a magical floating eye just hovering above this place. And if I was to steal one of those other items up there, they would see from all the way down here through the wall and they would then death me up. Hello?
Hi.
Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor.
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right.
Okay. First I'll get rid of these because that's just really heavy. 246, 346, 436, 191. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just about 6,000 caps. I won't be able to save at that bed over there, so I will... Hello, Deacon in disguise.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad. This shit.
center.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we got a good life here.
All I... At least the rail...
Might as well go on.
Service, please.
Where my man?
Okay.
Hey there.
Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot up.
Let's see what you have.
I can't promise.
Does it, oh, he lets me give him these. Okay. Got you some bullets. And you can give me
Hey there.
a bed.
Need a roof over your head?
Yeah.
Here's your money.
Sleep lightly.
Did I do it? Did it work? No.
Hi.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable.
All right. Here's your money.
Sleep lightly. The Raiders don't always play by the rules. Need a place to stay? Grab it before someone else does.
Deal.
No gunfire after midnight.
There we go, finally. I was very reluctant to hand over my money. And there we go, that was an actual proper save. So now what I want to do is wouldn't really be that much beneficial to actually yeah. See, bobblehead. Yeah, it's not until about level 46 where it'll be necessary to get any of the bobbleheads in that particular area. The luck one would probably help a bit, but they'll be fine. Yeah, so now what I have to do is get to a high enough level so that I can buy a decent amount of 5mm rounds from the vendors. It's over here. Quantum. Okay. Nothing in the mailbox. So in order to get to that level, we now have to do Scraptuary. Now, while I have heard about going to USA of Olivia and killing all the raiders there and letting them, well no, not killing all the raiders there, but like killing Ak and then letting another raider pick up her gun, which spawns another lot of ammo from on them. The trouble with that is it'd probably take for one, it'd be very difficult for a character like this to just kill Ak, especially when there's like raiders in the upstairs part of the area. Okay, there's nothing over here. Yep, definitely nothing. And then with all the enemies around there, like I suppose I could get the robots to go over there and attack some of them, and maybe the mole rats and other bugs would do the job for me, but if they don't, I'd have to do the outside on my own, which means using a lot of bullets there, and since Akak is at the very end, it'd be very difficult to get any other raiders to pick up the stuff. Okay then. And that basically means if I was to go to USF Bolivia, for one, I have barely enough bullets to get my way through there. I've got like 50, yeah, I've got 51. And in a minigun, 51 is basically nothing. I'll go this way. That's Cambridge Palmer Labs. Sometimes there's hostiles around here, but not today. Alright. Now it probably is worth it to, at some point before I kill the Corsa, to rescue Preston and Mama Murphy, so that I can get the code to the Corsa. Okay, I'm just gonna run. So long, suckers. Bye. Don't mind me. Alright. And so when it's scraptuary time, I'll do all the scrapping, and then since hunger doesn't really affect since it doesn't really affect the since it doesn't affect the experience gain, right? Because only thirst drops your intelligence. I do a full save, and then I would scrap all the grind all the stuff through whatever it is I use to grind it. Typically it's like painting signs and mats. But also, since I haven't eaten in a while, I should eat one of the guys in front of the Drumlin Diner. Also, there's this that I can sell later on. Alright. I think I want to be going. I don't have any enemies around me. That's Corvega. That's the random event house, so yeah, well, I'll definitely want to be going in this direction. Okay, this is a spot where there's some quantums. Oh, give me the other stuff. Thank you. Don't think we have any raiders over here. Alright.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you have.
A little bit of everything.
She's got no 5mm. Take that. Oh, yep. None of that stuff. Okay. Let's check over here, because this is a place we can get hostiles. One time I had a red scorpion spawn there, and another time I had a Mr. Gutsy spawn there. Right, those bugs are still there. Okay, just about to the place. And once actually there, I'll build a bed and save. Yeah, like, even though I don't expect to die from anything around there, there is still the risk of a game crash or something like that, so avoiding running all the way over here would be ideal. Okay, here's my bed. Okay. Now we just gotta get scrapping. Defense. There you go. Now, one thing that I know about scraptuary, or like general scrapping, is that if you scrap, if you have, how do I do cool guy? Oh, he would have definitely had science, yeah. But I don't remember if he had if he got the bobblehead or if he just started off with 6. But if you have like at least the medium level of int, and you get as much idiots as possible, and you scrap both Sanctuary Hills and Red Rocket, that gets you up to level 18. But because we have And obviously that scrapping was done well rested. Right, go through the interior of this place. Although one thing I should do before grinding down any steel and cloth is to build the beds for the sanctuary quest. Alright, so you got that. And also the reason why I didn't do this at the very start was because I wanted to have as little, as low level as possible for the first lot of bullets I use for the minigun. And that would essentially mean that the enemies would be at a lower level too. Did he put food in here? No. Also, there's that stuff I can sell later. Also, let's store that stuff. Right, let's continue on. Now, when it comes to scrapping this, there isn't really a particular path, as far as I know, that grants a massive amounts of like speed over other paths you could take. Like one thing I could do with this is, if I really wanted to, I could calculate the location of every single scrap item in here and then run an algorithm to determine the shortest path between all of them, and then scrap them in that order. But that'd, the amount of time it would take to do that would be a lot more than the amount of time it would save. That can stay there. Okay. So the way this will go down is that I'll start off with Sanctuary and Red Rocket. Then I'll go down to Diamond City and see if at that point they sell at that point they sell 5mm rounds in mass quantities. Actually, one thing I haven't thought about is Eleanor. Because she's a trader a bit south of Diamond City, and she's actually a really great source of 44 ammo and 5.56 ammo early in the game. Alright. I don't know where that bathroom stall door came from. Oh, he's got a 10mm pistol. These bugs are still here. Alright. Got a picture frame. Think, oh, these lights you can scrap. Next room. That bed had as much wood as an entire tree. Also, these should be scrappable. Of all the things to give you enough cloth to build a bed with, you'd think that a towel would give you a much better supply of cloth than like one cigarette. But I guess these guys just like sleeping in smokes. Can't scrap that. Got some of these. Oh, that's a floating fence. Yeah, if I scrap this post, that thing there just floats. Alright, getting a few bits of extra wood. And this area is done. Alright. Last time I went here, I forgot to pick up the duffel bag. So it's got that and that. I'm going to scrap it because that's cloth that I can use. Here's this. Let me in. There we go. All right. Got that. So we've got some of that. So we've got. There we go. Ammo, gold bars, and another gold bar. There we go, okay. That's all we needed. Okay, can't quite get it there. There we go. Haven't scrapped this house yet. Alright, we've got that, we've got this. Is there nothing in here? No, couldn't see one anyway. Right, so we've got this. Oh, we've made that. Nice. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's those outside wild meat fruits. Okay. That light can't be scrapped. Okay. With those things as well. Okay. We've sort of made a full circle at this point. Actually, I think this thing here, yeah, you can scrap that swing, but you can't scrap either of these. Alright, I've been through that house. Next up I'll do the river. So starting off with this shopping cart. Alright, that picnic table had 20 wood apparently. Let's see, we've got another bit of rubber over here. I think that's it for the river. Oh no, there's this bit of cheese here. I think. That one you can scrap, that one you can't. Okay. Alright. So I'll do this house next. Okay. Now another thing I can do once I get a lot more ammo is I can start and do the main part of the quest, Diamond City Blues. Because if you do that quest, you get 60 Jet, Mentats, Buff Out, and Psycho. And so if I combine the Buff Out with the Mentats and the Psycho with the Jet, that should get me enough XP for at least a couple more levels. Because the thing about being a squishy character like this is you hardly ever... let's also go back here first. Being a squishy character, you don't really get a lot of XP. Because the general enemies you might come across, you're better off avoiding rather than fighting. Let's go through here. And so, typically with a character like this, when I'm about the point of doing mass fusion, I'd be around level 20. Somewhere between 20 and 25. If it's a tougher character, then it'd be, up to level 30. Oh. Okay. Oh, nothing over here. If I do the house, I'll do these trees. That can be scrapped, okay. These all can't. Those two can, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, scrap that. Alright. Just the coat rack in here. Okay. Oh. Alright. Then we got this house. Can't scrap that desk lamp. Okay. And we've got some mats in a block. And we have one of these. There's a lot of stuff in here and we pretty much have to scrap it all. Right. Done that. This house is done now. Okay. This looks like the sole survivor's house. So that might mean we're nearly done. Alright. Okay. Oh, come on, let me. There we go. I think that's it for that part. I appear to have left a single milk bottle. That's okay, you don't use glass for much anyway. Alright. Okay, that's the one post you can't really get to. I always think that the unscrappable post is somewhere else. And then I end up scrapping it and then I think that they fixed it or something. But they're probably not very likely to fix a single item that you can't scrap. Okay. Nothing up there. Okay. Think can't scrap that door. Nothing else in here. Nothing else in there, and that means this house is now done. Oh no, no it isn't. Still got a fair bit to go. Have I done this house? I haven't. I might have done the other one. I don't remember. Okay, this house officially done. Okay. What else is there? Invisible tree. Another thing. Might have done that house actually. I think this might be the last one. And then a couple of miscellaneous objects strewn about. Magic floating scissors that you can never get to, even though something anybody could pick up if they wanted to. I think that's it. So first thing I want to do is build all the stuff I need for the sanctuary quest. So one of these, and I'll build another one where my bed is. I think you need 6 defense. So I'll build just one of these. Food, and then beds. Corn, gourd melon, mute fruits. And potatoes. Okay, actually plenty for these guys. And then beds. So typically what I do with the beds is I just build, I build the 5, right, so it's one for everybody. Preston, Sturgis, the Longs, and Mama Murphy. Yeah, so it's 5 and then I build a 6th for myself so that I can still save even if they're using all the other beds. There we go. Okay. I guess there's still a few bits of stuff left. That's tricycle, the toilet, tire, and oh. Now for this scrapping, I really want to be well rested, so I'll need to listen out for that well rested sound. If I don't hear it, that means I have insomnia as a character disease. So I'd have to walk all the way down to Covenant to remove it and walk all the way back to scrap. Okay, I can't see anything else. I'm going to do actually, I'm at level 10 and a bit, which I've already dealt with. Okay. So I'll do 7 hours and I'll listen out for the well rested. Okay, that means I have insomnia, so I have to go to Covenant to get rid of that. I'll sell all my stuff to this person and then I'll...
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Actually, you know what? I just realised I forgot to put Medic 1 into the thing. Actually,
I've got a few minutes.
You break it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, no, none of that. Whew. $63, so it'll take 6. Yes, actually, how much blowfly meat do I have? 1. Okay, so I can buy all 3 of these. And a buff out. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to have a quick break. Because I've got to do a few things and I'll be back in a few minutes. Where I'll go to Covenant to get healed. And I'm back. Okay. Let's make sure the thing didn't leave. Let's do a test. Yep, okay. Right. So now we gotta actually one thing I can do is see what it takes to build a medic station. Yeah, stores, clinic. Okay. Well, that sort of balks my plan. Even if I had the extra perks to make, even the stats to make this stuff. Yeah, I'll need 3 points. Which I suppose I could get by removing sneak, but I guess my plan for going through the glowing sea is going to be a bit even weirder. So do I really want to go this way? To be honest, I don't think the well-rested perk actually does. Like, it's a lot better of a perk if you're it's a lot better if you're what's it called? So it's a lot better if you're getting XP from quests. But because you get so little XP from a single scrapped item, the 10% boost typically does very little. So I'll just grind the stuff with the insomnia. Okay. That should definitely be more than enough water to deal with that. So I'm going to start off with paintings. Any painting will do. There we go. I'm just going to scrap all this and put a lot of these down. That's one level, okay. But I was already partway to another level. Then at some point I've got to scrap all these down again. Trouble is I could end up with a lot of paintings in the workshop. If that happens, I kind of have to put them back on and scrap them, which is a pretty big pain. For stuff like this, I wish there was an option where you could, we could be like, rather than putting an attached object into the, okay, none of them got put on the thing. That's good. This is also going to make my thumb quite sore. That's another level. Okay. Oh, thought things got a bit wonky there. Right. Wish I might be able to do it like this. Okay. Right, that's all of it. Actually, it occurs to me that if I wanted to, I could also buy some what is it I could buy? Shipments of steel and wood. Turn those into paintings and get, oh, there's another level. And I could turn those into more paintings and more oh, the lag is real, but I'm just about to get it. Oh, nearly. Now I just mash square and X. This will gradually grind down all those paintings. And then if this is a good vector to point at and be at, I might probably go straight into building signs here. Getting a bit closer. Why does be able to barely see that size meter winding down? Plus, I think the well-rested perk is more useful for glowing sea than for something like this. Oh, that gives me the perfect use for Sheffield. Okay, we have another level. Actually, at this point, I do have... Yeah, I've got 4 points. 11 is Heavy Gunner 2. 12 is Sneak 2. 13 is Int +1. And 14 is Sneak 3. So the Int +1 is why I got... I did this before continuing with the scrapping. Okay. There we go. All the wood gone. Next up, we've got the signs. Yeah, there we go. Something big will give me a lot of area to target. So that's level 15. Okay, that's that done. So while that's going on, I guess I will see if I can figure out at what level I at what level I can get 5mm bullets from. Okay. Oh, give me that sight. Okay, from level 24. Okay. So that means I gotta get to level 24 before I can before I can actually get to a lot of ammo. Which is probably pretty convenient. Because once I'm at level 24, I wanted the next 3 perks after that is for the glowing sea, which is right after Kellogg and the brain walk. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's another level. So that's probably level 16. There we go. Okay. One rubber. These are just cloth. Okay, I want the ones with rubber. Okay. All right. Okay, that's all of that stuff. Don't think I have anything else I can craft. I can craft a Nuka-Cola machine. Unique item. Sure, these guys can have a Nuka-Cola machine. Furniture. That's misc. Could build 9 toilets. Sure. We're just grinding toilets. Can't do any more of that. Nothing there. Power. Well, this stuff uses steel. Oh no, these use wood, but that'd remove. Sure. Okay. Yeah, and all that stuff is fine. Okay, I'll do a bit of hydration here. I guess that isn't working. I have to go to the other one because I've pumped all the water out of that one. Okay, I'll do 4 here. 3, 4. Okay. So I'll go over here and do all the other things. So got that. Sure. Okay. Okay, yeah, we were missing steel because we've got a lot of bone for this. So that's that done. Okay. Right, we've got 2 more levels. Nearly up to level 17, so that's 15 and 16 is Armorer 1 and Life Giver 1. Okay. I'll drop a save so that it won't be too bad if the game crashes, and then I'll do Red Rocket, and then I guess I'll call it a stream. This part I'll want to see how much. Actually, if I've done these 2, that's all the settlements I can easily get. So maybe Eleanor will give me something good, but we'll see. But also there's a lot less stuff here than in other settlements, so come on, there you go. Gotta be sneaky when we're around this area. I think my character has yet another infection. Lovely. Now, I don't think an infection will matter with the glowing sea, because basically anything there will one-shot me anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm going through with only 1 hit point. The things that would matter would be insomnia, but only if, you know, if I get well rested, then I can go from there. Okay, that cone just vanished, right? Nice. No, I think it was a radio. Isn't there a... Might have already got it. Yeah. Usually there's a Usually there's a thing there. Okay, I want to be standing up for these because apparently I can't select them if I'm all sneaky. Okay. What are you been through here? Nice. Alright. Okay, I think that's about it. So this element really isn't that big. Been through that. On this here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the paintings now. So here we have, oh no. Gotta find somewhere else to put them. Over here maybe? There we go. Okay. Hold on a second, my dog is barking at something. I'll go and see if it's something I have to check. Okay. Right, well, seems to be nothing. I'll just finish this off. That's another level. So this should get me up to about level 18. Now Kellogg's, the place where Kellogg is going to be fairly difficult, just like with Shotgun Sponky, because one of the problems there is it's a big area and only 2 people there you can eat, the corpse outside and Kellogg himself. Whew, okay. This should get me up to right up to level 18. Well, that's a thing. Okay. So now that we're out of steel, okay, so that's the mat. Might be some miscellaneous stuff I can build here. Like this. Another nuka machine. Let me do another painting. Yes. Because there's 3 paintings back here. Okay. And miscellaneous furniture. Don't have enough to build a toilet even. And power. Try and stick on one of those. Okay. The last thing I want to do is take all of my junk, move it over to there, because that's a little closer to other parts of the world, and then yeah, ooh. Okay, bring the acid, aluminium, septic. Guess I'll take that. I don't need any concrete. I don't think I need any gears. Lead, I don't think so. Pen, plastic. Yeah, I don't think I need that much plastic. Alright. Some of that stuff I can... Actually, did I pick up the weapons or did I... Yeah, I can pick these up too. And that, because I think Trash Can Carla is still here. She is not. Okay then. Guess I'll just take that down to wherever I go next. It's looking like I might even have lethargy if I have this bad running. Or could this also be starving? Have I eaten that guy? I think starving might be more likely. Okay, so I've got level 17, not even level 18, but let's give it 2. You might have had stuff to do with this. Or the chem station. No. Okay. That's okay. So now that that's done, I guess I will call it a day. You know what, I'll find a corpse over here and then I'll sleep in one of the sleeping bags. Or like, I'll see if this is actually hunger or something else. Okay, let's eat you. There's still the body over there, but oh, it's going towards Diamond City, so I'll save in this vicinity. But let's see if we still take damage. You know what? I think that was actually starvation. So I'll drop 1 hour here. And thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.